Welcome to the Rusty Garage and Homestead. My name is Mike. Today's video, we're going to run the 572 XP and some oak that I desperately need to get cut up or finish getting cut up so we can start getting it split. Okay, I'm sure some of y'all have seen this trailer and videos with this oak sitting on it before. A lot of this is still really good wood, still hard. There is some dotiness on some pieces, so once we get it bucked up and start splitting it, all the doty stuff I'll just toss off to the side. It'll get pushed up in a brush pile. But I did try to get this to split apart. There's not that much holding on to it. I couldn't get it, so I took the Fiskars X27, smacked the side of it, chipped that off just to see kind of how it looked, because the outside, obviously this bark is peeling, which that's okay. I don't really care for bark on it anyways, but we'll get some of this tossed open. This will be ready for me to burn this winter. Once we get it cut open some of this, I got to get a bunch of this bucked up. All this, get this off the ground, that'll blackjack. Some of this stuff is growing some sort of fungus on it, but that's good. Maybe a little doty ring on it, but still good. Same with that one. That whole side looks awful, so I'll probably just split it down the center and keep what's good. But we are way behind on getting any firewood split. I think we only have about 4 IBC totes full, and most of that is carryover from last year. So we desperately need to get a lot of this stuff split up, get it put up in IBC totes for me and Dad this next winter, and we're going to split some because we're going to start bundling some and selling it. Got all this oak here, and then down there on the skids, there's several oak rounds that need to get bucked up. I don't know if we'll get that done today or not. Really need to get this trailer emptied off because I need this trailer for some other projects. So I'm gonna get some of my stuff put on. We'll get the 572 fired up, let it start warming up, and start getting this stuff bucked up. I am really becoming a fan of this saw. And our laser's still working. I don't know if you can see that or not on camera. It's been 3 weeks, a month since we've used this thing. Still holding a charge. Okay. Love this saw. Okay, while we're here, I want to go ahead and check the moisture of this. So y'all go ahead and leave a guess down below. You guys seen it, it's been sitting here for a while. You can look back in some older videos. It has been here a good bit. But we got our moisture meter that our buddy Travis from Travis Does Firewood sent us. So let's test this thing out on this oak. Okay. Okay, Look at that. 29%, 29.5% on this oak that has been sitting here for 1.5 to 2 years. So yeah, that's still high. We gotta get the split so it'll start drying out. 27.3. You guys can see that, hopefully. Okay, yeah, so oak takes forever to dry when it's still whole. So we'll get this stuff split up here pretty quick. Some of the stuff we're not even gonna mess with. You guys can see the wood. It looks rough, but underneath that, all that roughness, there's still beautiful wood in here. Okay, let's get the saw fired back up and get cutting some more of this up. Okay, we are on wood. That is showing 21.8. We are getting a pile of noodles there, over here, on my tripod. finally split. That goatee ring, I'll just split it where it's off of there, but the rest of that stuff's still pretty good. Most of the outsides look awful, but that's still really good wood. That'll be more than good enough to warm my house this winter. All right, you guys leave a comment down below. Let me know if you thought this wood was going to be all junk or not. I mean, 2 years of sitting. Granted, it's been on the trailer, but it's not been covered up or anything like that. It's got snow, gobs of rain on it. And we have a mountain of noodles all through here. Still good looking stuff. Some of it. That big old section up there, I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. It don't look real good. Actually, this whole half up in here doesn't look good, but that down there, that still looks good. So that'll probably get busted in half. That goes to the brush pile. We'll burn that, and we'll check those other pieces whenever we get to them. This thing works really good. Travis says firewood. Thank you. I'm going to get a lot of good use out of this thing. If you haven't checked out Travis' channel, I'll leave a link down below. Cut into the trailer deck. All right, we made a little dent in it. Some of this stuff we're just gonna have to get split, moved out of the way. I don't want to necessarily throw everything off the trailer. I don't need it that bad, but I don't want to handle it more than once, I guess. And then some of those rounds, like that, again, part of that's doty, not worth anything, but some of it, still pretty good firewood. We've got noodle piles all around. I think next we'll go ahead and just start splitting. That'll be a separate video. And I mean, you guys know that old splitter I've got's an old Swisher 20, it doesn't matter the tonnage. It's an old Swisher and it's slow. You can push the cycle, go get you a cup of coffee, come back, and then it's probably gonna be about done. That's about how slow it seems like it takes. But we are behind on firewood, so that's getting pushed up on the priority list. We should already had a bunch of totes put up for this coming winter, the winter of 2025 into 2026, but haven't got to it yet. Again, there's enough dead trees around here that I'm not too worried about it. We can cut them and split them, and I mean, Oklahoma summers are hot. This stuff will dry out this summer. If you're up north, I get a lot of people want to have their stuff split by Easter and for the following year, and that's a good practice, but down here where I'm at, this stuff dries out in a hurry. It's not uncommon to go into July or August and have 15, 20, 30 days of triple digit temperature. This stuff dries out pretty quick at that point. I'm off work this evening. I needed to start on this, start getting some of this done. So a little task I need to do. Got a couple other little things I need to get done since I'm off work. We'll start getting the stuff split up here very shortly. Get this done, all the stuff on the ground, get it bucked up, and start making piles of it and start getting it split and put in IBC totes. Some of these little rounds I just need to bust in half. They're not real big, but this was stuff I cut up over the summer. And that old blackjack, it's still hard as a rock, so it'll be fine. But everyone, appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you guys in the next one.